January 2nd, 1991, Garry Kasparov was officially proclaimed world champion for the fourth consecutive time. After a heavy fight, Karlov's gold and diamond trophy was presented to him by Michel Noir, the mayor of Lyon. Garry Kasparov was born in Baku in Azerbaijan on the 13th of April 1963. Crowned world champion in Moscow in 1985, he obtained his title against Karpov when he was only 22. The challenger, Anatoly Karpov, was born on May the 23rd, 1951, in the Urals. He was world champion from 1975 till 1985. His style is like that of a boa constrictor. He crushes you slowly but surely.
Garry, we will thank you very much for being with us to explain the games, about the World Championship, and how you won very convincingly this match, 12.5, 11.5, with a big fight, big games, big tension, nice openings.
Since the 1987 World Championships in Seville, the public image of chess has evolved considerably. For the first time ever, the champion and challenger will analyse on screen their fantastic fights. We will begin by considering the different openings employed in Lyon. Then we will consider the critical moments from these games. Finally, the two antagonists will discuss the lessons to be drawn from this historic match.
Get title.
Why this time you played e4 instead of your move of predilection, which is d4 that you use usually in the match?
Actually, if you remember, in Seville, I played d4 as well. I played c4, and 2 times I played d4. And having this preparation for this match, Lyon, I decided that e4 would fit better my strategical plan. Actually, all Karpov's openings after e4, they do not fit his style. I mean, it's especially Spanish favorite opening. It's not easy for him to understand deeply the positions. He much better in the Queen's Gambit than in the Spanish, in real Opus. And in conclusion, I started the preparation and I found so many good ideas. And plus, I very much this line in real Opus, played in game 2, 4, 20, 22. I felt very comfortable and very convinced that my position was very good, and it gave me enough confidence to play good chess. And I think it was a very good chess with e4, and Karpov had permanent difficulties in the match. I think he didn't expect e4 in all games. Okay, he expected e4, but not as the main weapon.
And do you think this is a weapon that was the most important in the match for you from the white side?
Oh, it's really important. As experience, I want to repeat it, because of Karpov's preferences of on e4. Now, his opening repertoire against e4 fits my style better than his.
But in Sevilla, you played, as you said, c4, sometimes e4, but c4. But it seems also that he had some problems on c4.
Yes, but finally he chose Queen's Gambit, and I couldn't get an advantage in any Gambit. Oh, yes, he had problems, but in Seville it was another story. Actually, White didn't have an advantage in Seville. Okay, when I was White, were White. I guess that it's another sign of this match, and it's another sign maybe of the more modern chess. Black has problem.
Now White is serving like in tennis, and it's very difficult for Black to reply. I mean, this is a time in a World Championship. No game has been won with pieces.
No, but yes, this is the problem. But I can say that if I want to make draw with White, then I can make it to be sure for 95%. 5% just if I make mistake in one move. But 95% with Kasparov or anybody else. If I need to make draw with White, then I can ensure I can do this. And this is big advantage. With black, I cannot say this.
Kasparov opens e2, e4. This suits his aggressive style, so we can expect to see it a lot during this match. Karpov plays his favourite defence, e7 to e5. White plays knight d1 to f3 to attack the e5 pawn. And black defends it with knight b8 to c6. Now bishop f1 to b5. This move distinguishes the opening as the Roy-Lopez.
Why did you play the Scottish game instead of the Ruy Lopez, usual Ruy Lopez? Knight f3.
Before. I had this idea in Spain, in my preparation training session. I looked through some very ancient openings. I discovered that in Ruy Lopez, in Scottish game, it's not so obvious in the theory, and the theory conclusion. And I think an interesting position could happen. And I decided to analyze it deeper, and we did a great, I think, very good job during the break here in Lyon.
So this was a result of the break?
Yes, yes. And I said, why not to play this? It's not easy for your opponent to play the new opening. Plus the positions, I mean, didn't fit him, and it played a great role. I mean, I played 2, and I've got a big advantage in both openings.
And it brought 1.5 out of 2?
Absolutely, yes.
Which is not something bad.
Yes, yes.
Kasparov experiments with the Scottish opening in games 14 and 16. This opening has not been seen in a World Championship match since 1886. Like the Roy-Lopez, the game opens e2, e4. e7, e5. And then g1 to f3. And knight c6. Now the move which gives the Scotch opening its character, d2 to d4.
So now we are going to talk about the black choices that you had. You played the Grünfeld and you played the King's Indian. Once you said that the Grünfeld is 100% correct. So why did you also play the King's Indian?
Yeah, I think that any opening is 100% correct. It's any normal opening. And it's only a matter of your feelings, your mood, and your preparation. And I have to admit that Karpov prepared a very unpleasant system against Grünfeld. Plus, he prepared, I'm sure, some interesting innovations, which he couldn't show except one, bishop a6. I think I discovered them. I discovered his home preparation. That's why maybe we played many games behind the stage. I mean, in the home analysis. I think it's really unpleasant. Plus, it's an interesting move order. Bishop e3, queen d2. It just excludes some possibilities from black. And I have to admit again that it's not easy to organize a counterplay with black. Black could play for the equal position, but he reduced black's opportunities to find for the initiative, to fight for the initiative. And I felt that it wasn't the positions that happened in Grünfeld were not sufficient, for my match strategy. And that's why I decided to quit Grünfeld. Plus, I lost the game. Okay, I had a bad position in game 9, very bad in game 15. But anyway, until you lose, you can continue. But when you lose, it's better, especially if you don't like it, better to leave.
Okay, so this is because you didn't like anymore the line, you came back to King's Indian, which is...
Yes, King's Indian is more solid, But anyway, even in King's Indian, Karpov discovered this system, with bishop is free, and plus Zemich. It's another story, Zemich, but this bishop e2, bishop is free, to reduce black's active opportunities, which is very unpleasant. And it was the base of his strategy with white, to reduce my active counterplay, and he succeeded with it.